if you're reading the title before you click on this video, we're probably like, Colin, what? Because of our fight coming up, because he broke the #1 rule I wanted. We are going to do the second ever episode of Storytime with the Insta. So our first one was the referee. That's probably one of my favorite videos we ever made because we were just yapping about us and the referee in a ring. So let's yap some more about me in kindergarten. So this was the era where COVID. So we had Google meetings at the beginning of the year, and the middle of the end of the year was fully in school. It was kind of a sick year, not gonna lie. It was so unique because it was so weird because it was like, what? Why? It was like, why are we doing this? Why can't we just go to school? This was also the time they didn't let us freaking breathe because they wanted to wear the mask. It was like,
it was so annoying. Like, even if you took the mask off for a second, they're like, put the mask back on or else you're gonna die.
Everywhere you go, you can just do this. Oh my God, put your mask on.
Yeah, he's violating the rules of social distancing.
It was the weirdest. So the first time when we heard COVID, should we save that for another video? So it's how it's going. Let's save that for another video. But so we all know the COVID-19. Thank God that's dead right now, basically.
Still going on, but it's not as bad as it was before.
Yeah. And what virus is always like dead? There's always a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But let's save that for a video. Let's continue my fight. It's crazy. Let me shut up and tell you. What? Shut up and tell you? I don't know.
Just spill the beans.
I know. So I had a crush on this girl. I'm not gonna tell her your name for the privacy of the video.
Yeah.
But I used to have a crush on her. So I took her to like this. So there was recess. There was a thing like this. There was like a field, and then there was this two like big things. Do you remember those?
Yeah,
like the two like big containers.
Like the dumpsters?
Yeah, the dumpsters. Why am I calling them containers? Dumpsters. So I brought her all the way over there.
Why over there? You have the dumpsters?
No.
Bro.
Because the dumpsters were right there and the door was right there. So there was a teacher guarding the door. So we couldn't be near the door. I know it's not very romantic. I was in my Rizzy Colin at that time. So we were you're the dumpsters, so this was the dumpsters, this was us. So we were like kind of far away because I didn't want to like her to be like, ew, it stinks.
I would probably be like that. I'd be out. I wouldn't be over there with a girl.
So the dumpsters were right here because that was the only part. No one was there. So it was like the teacher's like 10 feet away. Over there's like 100 feet away. The dumpster's like 16 feet away. So let me just tell her. We take her mask off. So I'm like, I like you. And she's like, I've never heard anyone say that to me before. I was like, yo, I'm in. I'm so in right now. I was like, I'm so in right now. And so right when I said that, right, she was like, Colin, recess ended. I was like, come on! Right when she said,
I hate when that happens.
Like, she was like, I never heard anyone say that before. Colin,
like whenever you're having so much fun at recess and then all of a sudden the bell rings and you have to go back inside.
It's so annoying. I was in there. And
that was his moment to shine.
The bell rang. I hope people watch this video because this was so crazy. And I can't believe I'm saying this. We went inside and there was the classroom and there was a bathroom and then there was this area where you have cubbies. So we handed them our thing. I was going to go talk to her, but we had to go to class because we were running a little late, so we had to go right into class. And I was kind of sitting a little far away from her, but that was the time where, you know, the tables, like there.
Yeah.
We were at the same table. So right where I sat down, I was like, where is she? The little door said red. So I was like, yo, she's in the bathroom. It's kind of sus.
Probably puking.
So I was like, I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I was like,
you were knocking?
No, I wasn't. I was looking. I was not knocking. I was looking. I was right in my we were doing like math, so I was doing my math and I was keep looking at the door. And it was
Did it take her a while
it
to
was
get out?
yeah, it was special time. So we had like absolutely no time to talk because we were doing music stuff. So we had no time to talk, and we were doing this, and the day ended. Of course, when music ended, the day ended. So we left. I was trying to get her, but we were going at some different ways because she was a walker. I was on a bus. So we were going completely different ways. So I was like, damn, it was winter tomorrow. You know, I came tomorrow, put some aftershave on my neck. I was like, yo, I don't know what I was
Aren't you
doing.
like 5 though?
Yeah. So I was
So
using
why would you need
I was watching my dad put on aftershave, and he was like, Colin, smell this. And it smelled really good. So I put it on. I was like, yo, I'm a little cool kid, you know. What's up? You got thumbonatics. You got nothing on me. Guess what? She wasn't at school that day. Dude. So
This is the first time I'm hearing this story, and then honestly, it's kind of entertaining.
I'm so sad. I was like, where is she? I want to talk to her. I'm not creepy. I wanted a girlfriend. So I went I went to my friend. Because I was always the slow kid. And the only way you get a girlfriend is if you're fast. I tend to break the system. So I went to my best friend at the time. We're going to keep his privacy too. I said, where is so-and-so? The girl. And she was like, she's sick.
Sick.
Are you kidding me? The moment I tell her my feelings, she's sick. Not because I'm not see you guys in the comments just because she likes me. No. Just because I asked her out, that doesn't mean she's sick.
She's just playing hard to get.
So, I had to wait 3 days.
That's how long she was out?
Yeah, until she came back. She came back, I was like, how? And we had to start class. And then these kids are like kind of like looking at me, and I was like, what's happening?
Ooh.
She told her friends.
So she wasn't sick?
She was sick, but the day she came in, she told her friends. I brought her into Cubbies, and I was like, why did you tell them? Why did you tell them? And she was like, I'm sorry, when I get told those news, it just comes out. And I was like, okay. I sit down. Oh my God, this is the weirdest moment. I get over her. I stop liking her. I look over the class and I'm like, I like her now. It was like...
Was it her friend?
No, it was a separate girl in the class. I was like, I like her now. It was like this whole thing.
Damn.
It was so stupid. I was the dumbest kid of all time. I had 0 brain cells. In preschool, the alphabet, I didn't even get to X because of COVID. So I was so stupid. And I was like, I started liking her. And I told the other girl I like her.
Why would you do that? Because now you know she's going to tell.
So there's 2 girls that know I like her. It's the craziest thing. So the girl, I want to say her name and I can't because I don't want to make her mad. She came up to me and was like, Colin, I thought you liked me. And I was like, I did, but you went away.
Someone is jealous.
You went away. So my friend, who had the most friends in the class, so this kid, and I'm gonna keep his privacy. He gives her the fins to catch up to my best friend to get the most fins. So he's bribing her to embarrass me. So
what are your friends called?
No, it was not one of my friends. I was trying to be his friend, but I said like something wrong. Like I don't remember. I like broke his crayon. Like I don't know. I kept this away from Logan because I knew he was gonna laugh. So he gave her the fins. And she pretends to like him. Even though she still likes me, she pretends to like him just so she can get the fins. So, I'm talking to my friend, and then he finds out I like her because I never told her that I like her. So let's call her Crush 1 and the other girl Crush 2. So the original crush I was talking about, she found out I liked her. I just asked him where is she? I never told her I like her. But then he found out and he was like, dude, do you like Crush 1? And I was like, bro, I like Crush 1. And I was like, but she kind of went away. So I like Crush 2. She went away. So I kind of like Crush 2 now. It was crazy. Can I tell you what I do? Can I tell you what my friend said?
What?
How about bring kids in the cubbies and tell them which one you want me to date? And I did it.
You took them to the cubbies.
So I told my friends, like some of my friends in the class, that I was like, come here. Should I date Crush 1 or Crush 2?
Why are you asking? It's up to you.
So stupid.
They went into the cubbies. Who knows what to...
No, I didn't ask them. That's later. I asked some friends, and they were like, Crush 1, Crush 2. Yo, how about you date both of them? I was like, nah. Date Crush 1, date Crush 2.
Don't go that far.
And then I went at gym, and she starts trolling me. She's like waving at the kid that gave her things. She one point did this. I was steaming. I was like, dude, oh. And when we went out to gym, he was like, yo, I took your girl. Punch! Right in the gut. I punched him right in the gut. Tackled him into this fence. I started doing right hooks, left hook. My teacher jumped in. She was like, what is going on? And I was like, what did I just do? So they
went full Rocky on him, full Mike Tyson.
Bro brought me to the office. And I don't think Mom remembers this, but she got a text that I got in trouble. So they gave me my very first write-up. I was like...
Scary. Your first write-up was scary.
And then I was going to go apologize to Crush 1, but I had to be in the office the whole rest of the day. So I was caught.
And office is basically jail.
There was no coming back. I was like, I'm going to apologize. Nope. They call my teacher and say, can you bring Colin down to the office? Oh my God, can I catch a break? So
you are in the office, you go back to class and they tell you to go back.
Yeah, I did that the day before and then they bring me back at, I think it was like 12. So it was like around lunchtime and I talk. Oh my God. I bring the two girls in the cubbies
Again.
and say, which one? Do you want me to date you or you?
Why? What is wrong with this
I
kid?
don't know. I'm stupid.
He's a monster.
And then they were like, dude, I can't believe this. Crush 2 pointed at her, and Crush 1 pointed at herself. Dude, I can't, like...
Wait, so they both pointed at her?
No, so Crush 2 pointed at... Let's pretend you were my crush. Point 2 was like this, and do this. So they were like this. So it was like...
So they both voted... So Crush 1 voted for herself?
No, yeah. So Crush 2 was like, date her, and Crush 1 was like... It was so weird. It was so weird. So I was like, okay. Thank you, Crush 2. Because I don't want to say her name. And then we were just talking and talking.
What we go? We gotta go. What we go? We gotta go.
And then she gives me her fins that she got to trick me. So
What we go? We gotta go.
and then I was like, yo, I was so happy. We were talking for the rest of the year. And then first grade came around. And this is where it destroyed everything.
Ooh.
We weren't in the same class.
No!
It was so awkward because guess who was in my same class? Crush 2. So it was so awkward. And I'm trying to play it cool. Like, yeah, I had a crush on you last year, but like, I kind of want to just be friends this year. And she was like, yeah. And then I see Crush 1 at lunch. A lot of stuff happened at lunch because lunch is kind of chill, you know. I see Queso there a lot. So, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. I'm sorry. I had to do a little joke. So I was talking to Crush 1, and she was like, ignoring me. I was like, dude, I thought I was in. I was like, hi. She was like, and I was like, dude, what is... I was like, dude, did I get her? Did I not? And before I want to wrap up this video, she
what?
didn't like me anymore. She didn't like anyone anymore. And she didn't want to have a crush on me anymore. So I started to hate her. Because she was like the first one I wanted. I was just dating Crush 2 because I wanted to flex on my brothers. Like, yo, I got a girlfriend.
It's like this.
And it was a thing. Like, I wanted to date this girl, and she didn't want to date me, so I started hating her. Dude, I tortured her to the end of first grade. I tortured her to the end of second grade. I tortured her to the end of third grade.
It's like this. Now you see her, and now you don't.
And then I talked to her on the last day of school of third grade. I was like, I'm sorry. Because she was going to a whole nother school. So I was like, I'm sorry.
So she doesn't go to your school?
Nope. I was like, I'm sorry. I had a problem.
Clearly.
I wanted you, and now I don't. I want to be friends now. She said, I accept your apology. I would love to be your friend, but I'm going to another school. And that is the end of the story. And if
that
you guys...
was the best story ever told.
And
like, the best.
So put in the title, Colin makes a fight over a girl. Best story ever. So if you guys like this video, make sure to punch that like button, punch that subscribe button, turn on notifications. And we're going to end it right now because I want my mom and family to watch and all of you guys to watch. So we'll see you guys in the next